Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Yo, man, Keith said, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? Your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, we got an artist being arrested, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it happens all the time, so it ain't nothing new, man. We got Tiny, T.I.'s lady facing backlash, man, after what she had posted, man. Lil Uzi Vert talking about being unhappy, man. We got JT of the City Girls, man, showing up, talking about their album. We also got Charlemagne on Jada's book and Tyrese's ex. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch it to you. Check this out, man. Happy Friday, man. You know what it is. You know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's finally Friday, man. Your week is coming up, man. Hopefully you're going to relax a little bit, man, and just decompress, because, you know we need it. You know what I'm saying? Let's set this one off with I don't want to say a freestyle, because I don't know if it's off the dome. You know what I'm saying? But let's just set this one off with a random rap. You know what I'm saying? From your boy Kodak Black. Take a listen.
You just so damn fine, baby. Oh, you make me fantasize, crying to go. Want you to have my baby. Want you to be my lady, what you say. Want you to be my Carly with a K. It was at first sight when I seen your face. You made my insides tingle. It felt like jungle fever. Singing to my baby like I'm Justin Bieber. Bet you feel this, I ain't even Botox then. You come around my way, I'd be a robot, baby. I'm a sleep smoke, driving in a cold. A nigga sneeze wrong, I'm gonna wipe his nose.
See that, man? That man's super creative, man. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check this out, man. Tyrese's ex, right? She has come out with a strong response for what Tyrese said. Now, remember, she initially said that a lot of people was in her ear encouraging her to get a divorce, right? She came back and said that, Tyrese came back and said that, man, she's clout chasing, she's gaslighting in the whole 9 yards. She's just trying to build her social media platform. Now, Tyrese's ex has come back with a strong response for Tyrese. Hey, yo, take a listen.
On my platform, and I can't say that ask for people to take accountability for their actions, and I don't take accountability for mine. And so at the end of the day, I'm always, I can't preach, oh, accountability, take accountability, or say women should take accountability, and I don't. I think that it's important for me too, without shading somebody else, without saying, oh, they did this or they did that. And a lot of times we can get into that. We can get into blame shifting and doing a lot of things instead of just sitting in that seat and just saying, you know what, there are things I could have done better, and hopefully somebody can learn from my mistakes. And so at the end of the day, that's the goal. The goal of all of this, this platform was not, I didn't earn this platform. God gave me this platform, and he called me to be obedient. He called me to be honest, and he called me to be authentic. And whether that means that people say negative things or not, I'm going to be faithful, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to trust God with my honesty. And obviously this was unintentional. This is unintentional, but at the end of the day, I trust God. Hopefully somebody got to, get something from it. And that was the goal. So I will be going live on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube. And if you guys want to go, you can go there. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stand in my truth, and I'm not going to make it about anybody else's actions. I'm just not. And I can get it as much as y'all want to give it to me. But men say that they want women to take accountability, right? But then when a woman does, there's a lot that comes with that. And so I think that you have to understand the front side and the back side of the blessing. But ultimately, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to trust God with my honesty and my authenticity. So hopefully somebody can learn from the full interview. But otherwise than that, I'm going to go live on my platform, YouTube, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, yeah, I have a lot of peace about it. Have a lot of peace about being honest. I have a lot of peace about that. And so that's that.
You hear that, man? She essentially said that she will take accountability. See, a lot of y'all want to say women don't want to take accountability. Well, now this one is taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? I saw somebody in the comments was like, yeah, but why is she telling people to buy badges at the bottom? She's taking accountability while trying to have people buy badges. So what? Like, she's trying to make some money on the side. Ain't like a person can't do two things at the same time, man? I think they could. You know what I'm saying? Let me see over here, man. So yeah, that's what's going down with that, man. She took accountability, and I got to give her credit for that. Now, but really, it's not on us. It's really on Tyrese to make the decision as to, you know what I'm saying, how he wants to receive her. And maybe he could receive her information and be like, but I still don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look. Charlemagne the G, right? He has provided some input on Jada's book. Now, a couple of days ago, right, we posted, and a couple of other sources posted that Jada Pinkett's book, Worthy, was a flop, all right? The joint didn't really crack any real records or nothing like that. In fact, what did we post? We posted that, now, I had it here, man. Hold on. Oh, matter of fact, I just took a picture of it. So let me just take a look real quick. It was posted that the joint was missing from Amazon's list of its 100 top selling Kindle books. You know what I'm saying? It was missing from Publishers Weekly, the top 25 overall bestsellers. Barnes & Noble's bestseller list was also missing the entry. You know what I'm saying? Even though John Stamos' joint was released at the same time, and it scored something in there. You know what I'm saying? It was in there. You know what I mean? Her joint dropped to an 81, I think, or 84 or something like that. Well, Charlemagne the G has come out, and he stated, what did he say? Let me see if I can pull it up here. I just had it. Come on, man. You could do this, bro. I know you could. I know you're struggling a little bit right now. Now, hold on now. Just give me a second. All right. Charlemagne said, I truly don't know what's happening in media anymore. As you can see, Worthy debuted at number 3 on the New York Times bestsellers list, which is huge. But when you swipe left, you see headlines saying the book is a flop. How is the book debuting at number 3 on the New York Times bestsellers list still considered a flop? One headline said it barely cracked the top 10. I'm truly confused by this. It's a good thing Halloween is right around the corner because we're truly living in some spooky times. Nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. But always remember, truth will always be truth, regardless of the lack of understanding, disbelief, or ignorance. Now, yeah, ignorance may be the thing because it could be possible that you could look at multiple sources and not look at the New York Times bestsellers list. You know what I'm saying? So that could be the case. Now, yeah, New York Times did put it at number 3. Okay. Although Newsweek said it was a flop and the Daily Mail said it was a flop. Now, it all depends on what you count to be an authority. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people only count the things that they want to hear as like, oh, well, you know, I want to hear this. So let me see who's saying what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I think it's called cognitive dissonance, where people only like to hear what they want to hear and they only receive it from certain sources. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to fly through these stories today, man, because we got a lot going on. Listen. The City Girls, right? Listen, they released their album last week. It was called Real Ass Whores. You know what I'm saying? Other known as other known as Raw. You know what I mean? But the album moved between 6,000 to 8,000 units, which sounds damn near like accidental clicks. You know what I'm saying? JT and Carisha linked up with the Breakfast Club and provided a reason why their sales number was so low. Now JT stated, she said, did I say Carisha? JT and Young Miami, my bad. JT stated that the reason why people weren't interested in the content of Real Ass Whores was because they was stunting so hard. And people don't like that because they broke. And that's why folks ain't like the bait. Why I feel like that was mad mental gymnastics to go through. You know what I'm saying? To not admit that the content isn't what people were looking for. JT said this. This is what she said. She said, we came out stunting. Right now, stunting ain't cool. And Charlemagne was like, yeah, because people are broke. Right. She said, I feel like we have bad timing. Okay. She said, I feel like we have a bad timing thing. I feel like our timing and our management is poor. We got poor management, poor timing. Like it's really never no strategy. We just out here. Like, why the cuff are we at the Breakfast Club a week after our thing dropped? Close quote. Great question. That's a great question. Why was there no noise about the promotion? Why are we at the Breakfast Club after the album dropped? You know what I'm saying? If Young Miami is the podcast of the year, how the hell is there not more promotion of the album? You know what I'm saying? Or management is poor because why are they trying to make us sell sex when people are starting to see sex, drugs, and violence and music is on the decline? Why was our album called Real Ass Whores? We couldn't find a better album title? Who was the intended audience? Did we really think this was going to sell? Now, wait. Let's hold on for a second, okay? In a large way, right? The City Girls did have a huge impact on the culture. I'll give them that. You know what I'm saying? When folks are out here saying period, that's a City Girls thing. You know what I mean? That came from the City Girls as far as I understand. Listen, when JT mentioned her management, right? She stated they don't even have managers. They got the label. Which sounds like it ain't really giving them too much direction. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will admit, despite the title of the album, the City Girls interview on The Breakfast Club, it was dope. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? The way the two interacted with each other, the way JT was responding to a lot of the questions, Young Miami was a little bit more reserved, but she did mention that she was a little bit nervous. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll let her off the hook with that one. You know what I mean? JT was holding it down big time. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, look, Young Miami got like podcast of the year, so I don't think she's hurting. But what I'm saying is this. The way the two interacted with each other, it was on some grown woman-ish, man. It was like watching an actor step off the stage and then you realize you didn't love the act, but you love the actress. You know what I'm saying? The actress stepping off stage. Listen. It's only fair, right? Despite my hatred of whore culture, you know what I'm saying? It's only fair to encourage you to watch the interview in order to make a fair assessment of, you know what I'm saying, the City Girls and what they're truly like. You know what I'm saying? Apart from their job. Remember, what we do on a job is one version of us. And then there's the us that takes off the uniform after a long, stressful day at work, opens the fridge and stares inside the joint trying to figure out what we feel like eating. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be fair, man. You know what I mean? The interview was good. I like the way the two was responding to questions and interacting. It was hot. It was hot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even front. Now, I don't know if you remember, right? But there was an award show that I think it was the BET Awards, where an image of an angry JT throwing her phone at Lil Uzi Vert was all the rage. And a lot of folks thought it was because she was merely sitting next to Ice Spice. But JT provided her input on that situation. She clarified that the incident had nothing to do with Ice Spice, but more that when JT showed up, Uzi Vert and his boy ASAP Bari, you know what I'm saying, didn't want to give up their seat for JT. You know what I'm saying? Particularly Bari. You know what I mean? And they were together at the event. So JT clarified that a little bit. But ASAP Bari did provide his response. He said, this is what Bari said. He said, he ain't want you sitting there, Dusty Itch. He wrote setting there, but I think he meant sitting there. You know, he said, stop lying. She was really mad about Ice Spice, not about me. She called him a groupie because he was sitting next to her. It sold 6K talking about me. Yeah, I don't think those two love each other. You know what I'm saying? Where we at over here? What's my time looking like? I really gotta go. Oh my gosh, it's 9 minutes already? Dang. All right, look. Let me give you one more. Real quick. The artist Gunplay, he's been arrested. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, it's not great. Okay. He's been arrested after violating the restraining order that he had against, I think it's Vanchet. You know what I'm saying? The restraining order that she had against him. Remember he was playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. He got upset. She said, yo man, calm down. You wilding out. You know, the baby's sleeping, and then they lost it or whatever. And then she said he pointed a gun at her and the whole 9 yards. Surprise, surprise. His name is Gunplay, right? Well, according to TMZ, Gunplay has been arrested after violating the restraining order that his estranged wife had against him. Gunplay was reportedly booked on Wednesday night after being arrested outside of her home. This is the eighth time, yeah, 8th time that Gunplay has violated the restraining order that prohibits him from coming within 500 feet of Vanchet. According to the outlet, Gunplay will remain in custody until his next court appearance on November 7th. I went straight to the comments. Okay, here's the comments. This is what they sound. Who wants to date a guy named Gunplay, much less have his baby? Ladies, you're worth so much more. That's what one person said. Another person said, no way, shape, or form am I excusing his behavior or anything he's done. But after seeing Vanchet's actions play out on Love and Hip Hop Miami, she ain't so innocent neither. Somebody else said, 8th time? Somebody said, going to someone's house knowing you going to jail is crazy. Word, that's what I'm saying. Somebody else said, after seeing Vanchet on the last 2 episodes of Love and Hip Hop, she's the problem. How do you flip out on somebody you've only known barely a month? She's obsessed with old girl. Y'all are not close friends. It's given stalkerish, obsessed, and jealous. Somebody else said, I'm sorry, after seeing how she acts on Love and Hip Hop, Miami, I don't believe she 100% innocent. There's more to the story. This girl is college educated, and she gives me that she uses it to manipulate situations and people. That's all I gotta do, just use my college education to do that? No, I don't want to manipulate people. Somebody says, so you let them come over, then when you get mad, you call the police. Got it. Damn. And then lastly, somebody else said 8 times, but this is the first time y'all arrested him? She let that man come over. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that. She let the man come over. I guess a lot of people think that that's a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, like, how can I say this? How can I say this? If somebody is, this has nothing to do with them, I'm disconnecting from that story. If somebody has threatened you to hurt, threatened to harm you, threatened to kill you, there's no reason why you should ever invite them over. Now, of course, if you have their child, then, well, I guess you signed up for it, because you know, like, red flags are red flags, man. You know what I'm saying? If you know people are a particular type of way, and you're like, all right, well, now I'm going to reproduce with them, then you now, everything that come with it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my shout-outs real quick. So before we get to the shout-outs, let me just cover that. Let me see what my time is looking like. I'm running low on time. Listen, man. Lil Uzi Vert posted. He said that he wants to retire. He wants to retire from working, right? He also said that he's very depressed. In fact, this is what he said. He said, let me see. He said, the most attention I can get is by dropping music. I understand y'all don't believe me, but it starts with me to show you that I'm actually serious. I'm very stressed out and I'm done with so many voices controlling my life. It's like I never lived for me. I would give up all the money and the perks that this comes with to live a perfectly normal life. I'm okay with it. Why not stop now? Because business doesn't work like that. I have one more album to turn in, and after that, I finally can genuinely smile. I've been getting judged from day one. I never respond to negativity. I have talent, but I also have a heart, and I've been holding in a lot. I'm not as close to my family as I should be. My relationship isn't in the best shape. I just want to breathe. Yo. The thing about it is this. It's relationship. Relationship, I think, is one of the most important things. See, when people are dying, right? When people are dying, one of the number one things that they reference is their relationships. When people are dying, they say, oh, well, some final requests, or what are your last words? What are you thinking about? What's going on? They never say, I wish I had a little more money. They never say that. They never say they wish they had more money. They never say they wish they had a better car. They never say they wish they had a better TV. You know what they say? They say, I wish I repaired a relationship. Or I wish so-and-so was near me. Or I miss my mother. Or they start crying out for their loved ones. You see what I'm saying? It's about the relationships. That's what's most important. You know what I mean? Prayers up for Lil Uzi Vert, man. I know he be saying some wild things, and a lot of people believe some things. I mean, he said, you know what I'm saying, he'll make a city girl believe in Satan, for crying out loud. So a lot of folks is like, oh man, you sound like you're a devil worshiper. You know what I'm saying? Which it does sound like that. But it doesn't matter whether he's a devil worshiper or not, man. If he's in pain, then, you know what I'm saying, he needs to be lifted up in prayer, man, so he could even come out of that and come out of depression. Because at the end of the day, Lil Uzi Vert is a person. You know what I'm saying? And we just see him as an artist, and we see him at work. But we all, you know what I'm saying, we all clock out. And when we clock out, we become the people that we are, whatever our vices, whatever our practices are. You know what I'm saying? So prayers up for Lil Uzi Vert, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, look, check this out. I got one shout out for today. And my shout out is for New York peeps. You know what I'm saying? Because, listen, my boy Walter, who you've been helping. My boy Walter, who you've been helping. I posted a while ago. My man had blood cancer. He had a GoFundMe page, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to find the GoFundMe page. I forgot what it was. So I got to look it up. But my boy Walter had a GoFundMe page because he had some blood cancer. He had to take off of work. He was struggling, man. And New York peeps been holding him down. Secretly, she been on the side, just holding him down, man. You know what I'm saying? Sending him a little help. You know what I mean? And I just want to shout out New York peeps and let you know that my boy Walter is super appreciative. And he's like, yo, man, she's an angel, man. I love her for that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give you a shout out, New York peeps. Thank you for helping my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? That man changed my life. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you always coming in clutch for my boy, helping his life. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, man. Real talk. And finally, Listen, man. Tiny has been receiving backlash. You know, T.I.'s Tiny. You know what I'm saying? If I could pull the story up, because it seems like it won't come up because I don't know why my phone is doing what it's currently doing right now. But apparently, right? Who had the security guard? It was Trey Songz's security guard. Trey Songz's bodyguard was sentenced to a year in jail in Dubai after he stepped in to protect Trey Songz from being attacked. Okay? They locked him up. Now, she posted, she said, "We're asking for your help." You're like, who's your? Like you. She said, $60,000 is what we're trying to raise to bring Champ back to the States. The situation is unfortunate. He doesn't deserve to be treated any kind of way for doing his job. He's a family man and loving father who deserves to be with his loved ones. To donate the link is important. She's asking for $60,000. People are losing their mind. They're like, we thought that y'all was rich. We thought y'all, don't y'all have too much money? Why are you asking hardworking, struggling people that can barely pay their rent, that can barely make ends meet, that are looking at the price of the eggs, like, I can't pay for this? Why are you asking us for money? I'm looking at the comments. Comments are like, these celebrities really ain't got it. Like how we think they got it. Somebody else said, where is Trey Songz and his 60 grand? Somebody else said, the rich want to stay rich and they rather use us poor people's money. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that in order for the rich to stay rich, the money that's spent has to be yours. You see what I'm saying? That's heavy stuff right there, man. You know what I mean? Somebody else said, if he went to jail protecting him, there should have been no questions asked and the man should be home already. I guess you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. You know what I'm saying? What you think about Tiny asking you for $60,000 to help bring this man home? You know what I'm saying? They rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, man. You know what I mean? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, celeb news.